wheeling! I'm wheeling! I'm lost in this neighborhood now. At one point, I used to take this bike over here to this neighborhood because there was nothing here, and I thought, hey, maybe it'll still be that way. It'll be one of those huge developments. Like you guys see me ride around a lot of developments in these videos, and I came over here, and I remembered I haven't been over here in like maybe 3 years, and they obviously fixed that since I was gone. And I just kept riding deeper into the neighborhood. I'm like, there's still gonna be some undeveloped parts, but wrong I seem to have been. Hey, I see nothing over this hill. Maybe I was right. Well, that's just somebody's like farm. Ooh, there it is. There's some undeveloped bits. But it might be already too developed to have any fun over here. I don't know. Well, this road looks like it could be fun. Everyone always looks like they know. Like, do they already fucking know? Like, I'm gonna fucking wheelie? Anyway. I knew there would still be something over here. Look at this. All this to play on. Oh, once again, have fun taking advantage of the supermoto. Even though I'm on a supermoto, I would say, like, sport bike guys don't need to be so wimpy with their sport bikes. Like, you can fucking pop curbs with your crotch rockets, guys. Like, it's not gonna fuck up. Believe it or not, like, you will be okay. My size rim is the same size rim you got. I just have more suspension and more travel, but for the most part, things will... Curbs and other shit, it's not a big deal. Whoa, it's a drop off, that's fine. Just wasn't ready for it. Let's ease her down because it's gonna slip in just a minute. There it goes. Yeah. But yeah, man, back when I had my R1, God, I used to pop curbs at a decent speed. Like, I'd roll to a curb, probably like slow down to maybe like 15, just kind of raise my ass up and just right up it, you know, like stay constant on the throttle. You don't really have to even bleep and raise the front like a lot of people do. You just it's fine. You know, I got fucking cast rims, I mean, or whatever they are. Maybe they're fucking magnesium on that bike. I don't know. It was an 05 R1. Never seemed to bother it. So, I don't know. I guess, like, I can remember one time, like, being at, going to the big bike meet, and, like, on, was it bike nights, or was it like Thursday night? I think it's, like, that's still pretty much everywhere I hear about. But, yeah, I went up to bike night, and they don't do this the way they used to anymore, but they used to go to bike night, and then at the end of bike night, well, at the end of, like, everyone hanging out at the Sonic that would be at, the group, which sometimes would be over like 100 bikes, would all gather up. Shit, I'm sure it was times over 200 bikes. And they would go down the highway, everyone throwing up wheelies. You know, we weren't even going that fast. It was actually a lot of fun. You'd be just cruising at like 60, like probably 50, 60 miles an hour. Everyone would just be holding up wheelies, and traffic couldn't do anything. I mean, you were holding up traffic, but there was nothing they could do. Like, anyway, that's not even the store. The store was, we'd always go to this like industrial area on the street, and everyone would drag race down this fucking stretch, and it would always end up getting busted by the cops. You know, it couldn't be like that the whole time. It's a neat looking house. The backyard's kind of cool looking. Well, no, are they gonna leave it like this? Oh. Maybe they don't have a backyard. This will probably build this up, actually. But anyway. They, so you'd be up there and it would get busted, right? it would just be like the cops would pull in at one end, and everyone would just fucking run the other way. Even like the first few times I remember like everyone like like we all panic and like go hauling ass out of there, and it's sketchy because there's like 100 bikes plus sometimes trying to leave all at once. But then after a while I figured out like, wait a minute, we don't have to do all that. We could just leave casually, like they're not gonna be able to like stop us all. But one night they came in and they like blocked both ends, like made blockades, and if people were freaking out, they were trying to drive. Dude, they were all going nuts. It was hilarious. And I remember just being like, well, the sidewalk, they're not blocking the sidewalk, and I just like roll up and my friend's behind me. I remember just popping the curb like 25, 30 miles an hour. Like I didn't barely slow down. I was like, fuck it, and just boom, went right up it, went down the sidewalk, and like I passed the police barricade, and I'm like, was thinking like, oh God, are they gonna like fucking try to stop me? But they were already like kind of busy. And I looked behind me over my mirror, and there's like 7, 8 bikes behind me, and I just started this whole thing, and everybody fucking followed my lead out of there. And I don't, they probably only ever catch like 2 or 3 people, the ones they can actually like stop, put their hands on. Otherwise, you're clear, you're fine. So it was kind of funny. My underfairing on my R1 and my R6 were always like, they always were scratched up. Even the exhaust had some nicks on it from where shit just hit before. And I just didn't care. It was like, whatever. I guess everyone's just too wimpy, I think, with their sport bikes. Like, it's fine. I used to fucking go into this one parking lot especially. I always used to catch air going to work. Just used to throttle it right as you come up over the top. And, it would just catch, like no more than like half a foot of air, but it was just kind of cool. Going back when I had my R6 back in the day, man, I had this one road. I know I took my R1 down too, but mainly I was always hitting it on my R6. That's where I was living at the time. And this road was like, you would come over this road, and it was like turning, then like as it like came back straight, there was just this like huge peak in it. Then it dove into another turn. And I remember like taking those turns like pretty aggressive because there's never any traffic out there. And as I came off that peak, the whole bike would catch air, then would come down. You couldn't catch too much air because you had to you were almost landing in the next turn. But I used to do that shit like no big deal. It felt like fucking Isle of the Man shit. It probably looked nothing like it, but it was always funny as hell to me. Maybe I was just destined to be on a supermoto. Maybe that's the whole point of it, but I've never been like, no, don't do that. Never been like, I guess, scared or whatever, afraid to ride my sport bike like that. Grass, dirt. Every morning I think I used to leave, I wouldn't even take my driveway. It was just simple like turn because there was cars right behind it. And I would turn it out and just go across the lawn and into the street. And I'd always let the engine warm up too. And I remember like, I'd always roast up the back tire when it was cold, spin it out. But, yeah. Maybe though I am kind of a goon though, even on a sport bike. Maybe I really should have been on a, I gave him room. I was fucking looking at me like I was stupid. Big old bug there. I wonder if y'all heard that. Probably not. Anyway. I guess I've always, like I said, rode my sport bike kind of goon-like. Maybe I just should have had a supermoto all along, who knows. Bye-bye. Just gets you, whatever, I don't know. Don't be afraid of pop curbs and shit, it's whatever. One of those title ones. That's the most insane thing I've ever heard of. In fact, when you first just told me about it, man, before I even told me about it, I was like, man, it's just fucking criminal. Take on the video!